the tax plan, why doesn't it appear on its face to do more to help small business?
Well, Trump's a billionaire. He's filled his cabinet with billionaires. Trump is not a small business person. Look at the statistics. Let's look at the facts. The U.S. Census Bureau says 98% of all U.S. firms have less than 100 employees, and they're responsible for about 98% of all net new jobs. So Trump said he'll be the greatest jobs-producing president God ever created, but you'll notice a complete lack of policies focused at the 28 million small businesses that create 98% of the net new jobs.
Well,
in fact,
I'm going to push. First off, Trump, I would say, is a small business person. As a matter of fact, he owns companies like hotels. They own, they employ. I mean, he's not a huge corporation. That aside, that's a different debate. Let's talk about this pass-through change on taxes. You don't believe that S-corp change or whatever it's going to end up looking like is some kind of a stimulant on the small business side?
Infinitesimal, very insignificant. It's going to benefit Trump quite a bit. I think it's going to save him $500 million. Tax bills don't need to be so complicated. If you want to create jobs, first of all, can we agree that the purpose of the tax bill, we're trying to create jobs and boost the economy, is that its function? Is that what we're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I think so, because you often hear politicians, Lloyd, say, and which is wrong, by the way, or at least it's a misnomer, they say small business is the job creator. Not really true. New business is the job creator, and new businesses by default tend to be small. We know from the Kauffman Foundation in Kansas City that startup density of small businesses is around a 20-year low. I mean, for whatever reason, people just aren't starting up small businesses. Sharon, let's go to you. You've just taken the pulse of a bunch of business owners. Millennials, I guess the good news is are more optimistic as a group. Do you think we're going to see, based on your results, a new round of job creation anytime soon? Company creation?
They are, and thanks for having me today. We survey our clients twice per year, and the results are in, and our clients are very optimistic about what's happening in the economy and what we're seeing as a result of the activity in the local markets that we serve.
So what has that caused these businesses to do then if they're more optimistic? But are they optimistic but still sitting on their hands when it comes to taking out new loans and hiring people?
Well, the hiring, we're at a low as far as unemployment rate. So small businesses are the job creators. They are the innovators. They are the backbone of our U.S. economy. As Lloyd just said, we have 28 million small businesses in the United States. And without them, we don't move forward with our economy. So although hiring may be stagnant, there is a lot of work going on to make sure that we have the best place for people to work, that we're training, that we're developing and attracting talent, because with such a tight job market, the war for talent is certainly out there to attract small business owners.
Lloyd, I never heard what you actually don't like about the tax plan. I heard, it favors Trump, et cetera, but if you were designing a tax plan for small business, what's in this that you don't like that you would get rid of or change?
Well, it's too complicated, and there's too little in there for small businesses. Again, 98% of all U.S. firms have less than 100 employees.
You already said that. When you say there's too little, what should be there?
Why don't we just say, let's cut the taxes for all companies with less than 100 employees? If you're trying to create jobs and boost the economy, we want a simpler tax laws.
How's it written right now for small companies? What is it right now in the tax bill?
I'm sorry, say it again?
In the tax bill, as you've seen it as it stands right now, how is it for small companies? What's in there?
I think 1.6% of small businesses will benefit in some way. But that's insignificant. That's statistically insignificant.
Sharon, what I thought he was going to say was that this issue of the first 70% being counted as ordinary income and then only the final 30% actually being able to be a pass-through, which is what Kate Rogers highlighted in her piece, would be the most problematic for small business owners, right?
Yes, I mean, and again, this we still wait and see. We don't know what's going to actually happen, so we still have to wait. But any time we can take cost out of the system and not pay those taxes, then small businesses are able to hire, they're employing, they're getting that activity and investing. And that's what I'm hearing from our clients across the country. They are optimistic that something will get done. We have to see how long this will take, but it is good for our small business and local communities.